Hi guys, on Saturday a march took place against austerity and against the Tories. A number of high-profile people were there, including Mick Lynch, the General Secretary of the RMT Union. Now Mick said that ordinary working people are now standing up to the government and it was time to kick the Tories out of Parliament. Mick also threw down the gauntlet to the Labour Party, which when he said this, ironically he had the former leader of the opposition, Jeremy Corbyn, standing right behind him. Mick also highlighted the recent plight of asylum seekers, and his message was one of solidarity. Have a listen.
Organising every church, every town hall, every mosque, every gurdwara, every temple, anywhere the workers are, we will be there. We will be there in every campaign, whether it's a library or whether it's our NHS. We're going to save our services, we're going to save our welfare state, and we're going to kick these Tories out of Parliament. And the message has got to be to every politician that seeks to represent the workers of this country. You've got to sort out which side you're on in these disputes. Do you sympathise and stand with the working class? Stand with the strikers? Stand on the picket lines? Or do you wait for your opportunity trying to be some kind of neutral? There are no neutrals in this struggle. We need everyone who declares themselves to be a progressive, to be a Democrat, to stand up and say no more anti-trade union laws, no more minimum service levels, no suppression of the workers' movement. We've got to get everyone in a trade union, every trade union campaigning, and every trade union taking on the bosses at every opportunity to defend our people and to defend our class. And when we're ready to do that, we will have a movement that's unstoppable, because no matter what they think, whether they're the media, the commentators, the politicians, they will always hate us, but we don't care. If the workers are united, we are an unstoppable force, and that force is going to change this country for the better. So everyone united, no division on the basis of race, religion, occupation, or wherever you come from in this country. No division on the basis that you might have had to come to find a better life. Every worker is welcome. No one is illegal. We are a united working class, and we are going to win for our people. Thank you very much. Solidarity.
Wonderful, a very inspiring speech, as always, from Mick Lynch. And a few things to say about this. Of course, you know, throwing down the gauntlet to the Labour Party. He has been critical of the Labour Party in the past about, you know, you have to pick sides. Are you on the side of the workers, or are you trying to sit on the sidelines? And if you're sitting on the sidelines, then you're on the side of the Tories. The Labour Party's response to this, of course, is, well, we're not, you know, we're on the side of workers, but we're not going to be sitting on the picket lines, because we have to present ourselves as a party ready for government. There has to be solidarity with all sections of society. There has to be cooperation. People have to work together. What the Tories want to impose is another round of austerity. We saw over the last 12 years what austerity has done. It has deprived public services of the money they need. It has made people's lives more miserable. It has destroyed the fabric of society. You know, back in 2007, 2008, money was handed over to the banks and the financial institutions to prop them up, but ordinary working people received nothing. Many people have had pay freezes for the last number of years. You have the cost of living crisis, and instead of actually handing money over to ordinary people, boosting the economy, and I said this before, hand money to people and they will spend it in the local economy, they will boost the economy. Instead, we've seen this transfer of wealth, massive transfer of wealth, also during the pandemic, to the richest in society. And what do they do with it? They squirrel it away in offshore bank accounts, or they buy assets like homes, property, And this, of course, drives up the price, making it more and more difficult for ordinary people to get on the property ladder, or it drives up the price of people's rents. It drives up the rents that people are paying, which makes their lives which are already struggling, even more difficult. There has to be a pushback. The political parties have to get involved here. There's no more sitting on the sidelines. Ordinary people are suffering. They need to work together and they need a voice in Parliament. I've said this before. You can have a voice outside Parliament, but you also need one in Parliament. You need more Tory Labour MPs standing up and saying, we're with the people outside. We're going to be their voice in Parliament. Otherwise, this will not succeed. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.